Women are now complaining that there is a chopped man epidemic. I'm gonna keep it at thou wow. Seems like there's a chopped woman epidemic. Shots fired! Some of these chicks look like Lord Farquaad that just got off a shift at Burger King. Let's get straight into this, bro.
So as we're all very much aware, we are living through a chopped man epidemic, and there's a big shortage of baddies. It's gone so bad to
Hey, tell us about it, honey. Big shortage of baddies. You included.
the point that, like, if I see an attractive man, it genuinely makes my day. I was walking on the sidewalk earlier, and I saw a cute guy in his car, so I waved to him, and he smiled back at me. And obviously he drove away after that, but I was like,
Yeah, obviously, bro. I would have put it in sixth as quick as I could to get away from you.
oh my God, a cute guy? This was at 6:50 p.m. It's 7:17, and I'm still like, oh my God. And I feel like this is going to power me through my evening. Like, wow, I actually saw an attractive man today. Like, diamond in the rough, needle in the haystack. Seriously.
Diamond in the rough, honey. It just looks like you're in the rough. Shots fired! This is crazy to me, bro. The caption of this is like, I'd like you to meet the CEO of Hoflation. Crazy to me that this woman right here thinks that she isn't chopped. Newsflash, honey, you're chopped.
I'm in the war on the side of the chop man epidemic girl. She's right. Y'all are ugly, you don't put effort into your appearances, you don't have hobbies, and you expect women to want you.
Bro, Kyle, stop it, bro. Stop there, Kyle. Baby girl, you cannot preach to this choir now.
And you're gonna screenshot pictures of me and her while she's talking in an effort to make her feel ugly, when in reality, you would cry of happiness if me or her or any of the women in her comments section touched you with a 10-foot pole.
How about no?
No.
You're a liar!
Why? Because you're a virgin.
Oh, yeah, you got me. You got me.
And let me make one thing clear. I'm not saying this applies to every single person who might disagree that there's a chop man epidemic. All I'm saying is, men didn't used to have to put that much effort into having an actual personality because they had a bank account. And until the 1980s, women couldn't own those.
Yeah, that's a lie. Women could get bank accounts in the 60s. Lord have mercy.
You're a liar!
We couldn't even own our own businesses until the 90s. So
Also a lie.
you have to put more effort into being an actually cool person in order for people to want to spend time with you. Going and calling every woman you see that you don't like ugly isn't doing your track record any favors. Go read a book or something. I don't know, play a game.
Bro, I love it. Go read a book. What is this? Why is it always the most mid women talking about dudes are chopped? What is that? And to go back to her point of like, well, guys used to have bank accounts, blah, blah, blah. Guys have always been funnier than women, in my opinion. There's more male comedians than female comedians. Dudes have always had to rely on their personality more to sleep with women. And chat, put a 1 in the chat if you agree with this. Men have to understand women to sleep with them. Women don't have to understand men to sleep with them. Like, we as men have to understand female nature and what goes through your head and how to attract you, because it's us that has to do the courting. It's us that has to pull you. You don't really have to understand men at all to be able to sleep with them. Us as men, though, we have to understand women to sleep with y'all. So what are you talking about? Maybe it's you guys that need to work on your personalities. Like, come on, honey. The chopped man epidemic girl is pretty and accurate, and you guys are just gooner brain rotted.
The craziest thing about the war going on against the chopped man epidemic girl is that she's actually quite beautiful. Hello?
Quite beautiful, bro. Oh my God. The septum ring theory, number 1, they wear their trauma as a personality trait. And then number 2, who are you to say who's pretty? I only trust pretty women to tell other women they're pretty. If you're not pretty, then stop it.
Actually quite beautiful. Like, actually, dare I say, more than conventionally attractive. But you guys are brain-rotted gooner freaks. And proving her point. You're proving her point. All you guys do is goon. You goon to weird-looking alien plastic surgery, messed-up-looking porn stars on Twitter, or freaky little anime characters that look like they're 5 years old. But actually, if my sister was reincarnated as a slime, the character is 14,000 years old, so technically she's over 18. You guys are fucking weird.
Bro, where did you get that? What? What is that, bro? What? I've never heard guys talk about that.
Normal human women don't have lips so big they look like they could explode if you chewed too hard, and a nose so small that you can't even breathe. Okay?
Hey, it's enhancing your look. You got a septum ring. You're doing the same thing.
Sorry. Sorry, you guys are just weird gooner freaks and you don't know how to get off to a normal looking woman because you're so used to weird shit on the internet. And you don't have any hobbies. And the craziest thing is women's standards are a lot lower than you think.
Whoa.
You're a liar!
6 foot, 6 pack, 6 inches. Other women want him. I think you're lying.
All you have to do is maybe go to the gym a little bit, take a shower, and have a nice haircut. And guess what? There are cures to male baldness. There are so many cures to male baldness. You don't have an excuse. Get some rosemary oil, get a scalp massager, and get on Rogaine. You know what I mean? Like, oh, well, they're hating us for things we can't control. Yeah, you can control male baldness. You can control your beer belly, and you can...
What about height, though? Y'all know that matters. Stop lying to us. Where's the height? Mention it.
Control your off-putting, strange personality that you have because you don't have hobbies.
No. Just because they're not your hobbies or hobbies that you don't find normal doesn't mean they don't have hobbies.
Shots fired!
Maybe guys like anime. Maybe guys like video games. Maybe guys like Dungeons and Dragons. Maybe guys like Game of Thrones. Maybe guys like things that are conventionally nerdy, but that's still a hobby. Just saying. It's still a hobby. Maybe it's not a hobby that you would find attractive, but it's still a hobby. To say that these men just don't have hobbies is haberdashery.
So figure it out. And I bet you guys are going to come in my comments and be like, well, you're chopped too. I'm not.
Ooh, who's going to tell her? Baby girl, you're chopped. You might as well have been on that cooking show, Chopped.
Shots fired!
I'm very hot, baby.
Woo!
You're a liar!
You sure about that?
And you don't have to tell me I'm ugly because I know I'm not. Okay? You guys are fucking weird. Freak.
Bro, even I think I'm ugly, bro. I think that's the difference between men and women. Is that like men, I feel like we don't overinflate our sense of self and overinflate our sexual marketplace value, whereas women totally overinflate where they're at in the market. So Hoflation broke down this video.
The thing about the war going on against the chopped man epidemic girl is that she's actually quite beautiful.
I am gonna have to do a longer video on this one. This is the chopped man epidemic girl. Beautiful. Here's another video about it.
Basically, in this video, she is saying that we're going through a chop man epidemic, and she saw an attractive guy and, like, honestly made her day because that's how rare it is for her to see an attractive man out in public.
Bro, do these women not realize the hypocrisy here? Like, they're mid at best, beat to bits, straight 4s and 5s all day talking about, where are the hot men at? They're not looking at you.
And of course, the comments on the chopped man girl
5,000?
video are you the wrong messenger.
Yeah, it's always the 4s, right? It's always the 4s.
Always the 4s. And
Even the other girl's a 3 at best.
comments on this video are the same one. Is a 3 trying to save a 4, so it's still always the 4s they're now talking about her. If you do not understand this diagram yet, you're not going to get a better example. All of the women that you can find complaining about the chopped men are in this range, and they don't like the men in their own range. They call them chopped, which means ugly, and they go after these men who will use them for a short time and not commit, and then these women cannot get these men to commit. That's how society breaks down. These women get their hearts broken over and over by trying for men who will never actually like them. These women can't prevent these men from cheating with them because it's just extra women. And then these men get nothing at all and everyone's miserable. That's how society dies. And it is all because of women like this telling women like this that they are beauty queens who deserve the best. And that's all explained by this diagram. Who is a 10 status games? This everyone is beautiful thing that they do. It is a
Well, dude, that's the thing. If everyone's beautiful, nobody's beautiful.
strategy. The ones on the bottom say you're a 10 to the ones in the middle who say you're a 10 to the ones on the bottom. And even the ones who are actually 10s have to say everyone is beautiful because women don't come out in the open and have direct competition. They play nice for self-protective purposes.
Yep.
And they are collectively negotiating to take a shot.
Women are very egalitarian. They want equality amongst everyone. Go watch The Island by Bear Grylls. He breaks this down perfectly because all the women can't make any decisions because they don't want to form a hierarchy. The men, they form a hierarchy and they're eating fish the first day. They've got a camp set up. And by the third day, women are getting dysentery. Thought they were playing Oregon Trail. Women are having like kidney failure after the first week, bro. They're like, we're going to have to end the show, ladies, unless you guys get your together.
At the top men. That's all it is. So this girl does not actually believe that this girl is conventionally beautiful. She's just saying it so that she can also be conventionally beautiful.
Facts. Well, and it goes back to my quote where I say, women tell other women comfortable lies, whereas men tell other men uncomfortable truths. Ain't that right, Loki? I've fallen at work and been injured. Oh, wait. I should call my lawyer.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan.
Hey, John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. It's Levi Nichs of YouTube. Can I get some cash, please?
Morgan & 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 Morgan.
Did you know that your injury could be worth millions of dollars? Morgan & Morgan is the largest injury law firm in America, and they've recovered over $20 billion for their clients. $20 billion? That's a lot of cash. The insurance companies tried to lowball me, but Morgan & Morgan was able to take my pain and suffering and turn it into cold, hard cash. It's almost a good thing I was injured. But wait. How much is Morgan & Morgan gonna cost me? You never owe them legal fees unless they're successful. So it's completely free unless you win? Yeah. Hiring a lawyer? That sounds like really difficult. It's actually super easy. You can just go to their website, and in a couple clicks, you can find out if you have a case. And you can literally do it from your smartphone. And remember, there is only one Morgan & Morgan. Wait, but it's two names though. How is it? Give me the script. Oh, both their last names. Okay, I get it. Okay, roll it. You can start your claim today by going to forthepeople.com/Levi, found in the description below. So if you're injured, you can trust Morgan & Morgan. Y'all know what time it is. Loki. Free? This little guy back here. Mr. Tired Boy himself. Always a tired boy. The chopped man epidemic. What about the chopped woman epidemic? The wholeflation is crazy. Women thinking they deserve 10s, but they're shiny nickels at best. And I'm no 10 myself, brother man. I give myself a 6 all day long, every day. Let's get back into this.
Oh, have you watched any good shows recently?
Yeah, actually, I just finished up Severance. The finale was insane.
Oh, yeah, I heard that one was good. Wait, so how many siblings did you say you had?
I have two. I have two brothers.
Oh my gosh, that must have been so fun growing up with two brothers. What toppings did you get?
I got M&Ms.
Oh, just M&Ms?
Yeah, mini M&Ms.
Cool. Did you want to know what toppings I got? Oh, have you watched any good shows recently?
Yeah, actually.
Ladies, if a guy is doing this, I know this is satire, but you know, sometimes these satirical ones really do hit home. If a guy's doing that, newsflash, he's not that into you.
Shots fired!
Any guy that's interested in you will actually ask you questions. If he's not asking you questions, he's probably not into you.
I feel like a lot of men think that they are it. They are the prize. They have to get chose. They can make the decisions.
We are. Men are 100% the prize. We have to go out there and garner resources, clout. We have to build our personalities. We have to build our bank accounts, our bodies. We are 100% the prize because men control access to relationships and women control access to sex. 1,000% men are the prize. Chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree. Men are the prize. All day.
Hey, it's them.
Well, if they're getting
what we do,
if they're getting chose, then I don't see how their reality tells them that's what it is.
Right, but they think that 5 girls, women, whatever, choosing them is they're top, they're him, that's it. But that's not really
the reason why a man would think that. Like, say 5 beautiful women want him. You know how choosy women are.
Yes.
So if 5 choosy women choose on one guy,
then he gotta tell 4 of them, all right, I'm good, I got 1.
When a woman's being wined and dined by multiple men at the same time, does she have to pick? Or does she have the right to allow all those men to prove themselves?
Stupid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Okay, I'm gonna let you answer that. Go over there real quick. Okay, I'm not gonna hold you.
When a woman's being wined and dined by multiple men.
Yeah, exactly. You big idiot.
You stupid.
Like, they hate looking at the mirror, bro. They hate looking at that mirror.
Why should I spend my own money? I'm too pretty to pay for stuff. So
Who said you was too pretty to pay for your own stuff? They lied to you, baby girl.
I think I am actually a 50-50 girl.
Yeah.
But only in the sense of that you give me 50% of your bank account.
Wow.
50% of your mortgage, 50% of your house. That's my kind of 50-50.
Are you on medication?
Are you on medication, bruv? Castillo guy is funny, or however you say his name. You are your greatest investment.
Men are finally saying
Septum ring theory, bro.
the quiet part out loud. I just saw a video of a man complaining about how he's been going on dates with women who can't cook, which, you know, might be relevant if he was like looking for a personal chef, but that is the thing. He is. They are. Most men are not specifically looking for you. They are looking for someone who wants to be with them during a time that they think is when they should settle down, and also who is willing to be their unpaid chef, therapist, secretary, etc. The truth is, even
Bro, imagine getting on the internet and talking about having to do womanly and feminine duties for your man that you supposedly love. That you supposedly love, and thinking that that's such a bad thing. When did we lose sight of love being so important? I remember when I was a kid, people would ask you love or money, and when I was broke, I said, I would love love. Love is awesome, because I already had no money, so I knew what it was like to be broke, but I would love true love. That'd be awesome. Have somebody that could be your rider, that could be there with you through thick and thin. Like, you know what I mean? That's great. We've lost that sense, though. Like, women don't want love anymore. They want money. They want a dude's bank account. They want his accolades. They want his success. They want a certain lifestyle. They don't want love anymore. There's no duty towards a man when it comes to love, but women will submit now to their bosses more than they will submit to their own husbands. Women will go to work and let a man talk to them out the side of his freaking neck. But if a man says, hey baby, can you go make me a sandwich? It's a travesty. It's like, what are you talking about? You let your boss straight talk to you crazy. Out the side of his neck. Tell you to go do something. You mess this up, fix it, do it now, get it to me by the end of the day. And you were like, yes, sir. But then your husband asked you to make him a sandwich. And that's a national travesty. What happened to that? What happened to women and men having duty towards each other? I think men have kind of stayed the same in some sense, but I think women are completely different than they used to be. What do you guys think, chat? Do you agree?
I'm at the point where I'm FaceTiming these new dudes and my ex's hoodie.
FaceTiming new dudes and my ex is hitting.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
Let's go ahead and get some bop lores in the chat.
I'm on that level of...
And don't get me wrong, there's that one Pookie. That one Pookie who can spin the block if he wants to. And you know who you are. Come on, the kids miss you.
Holations, 11-1.
And I ended up going to the IG story of the photographer of the club, and I ended up a little bit too hard. Okay, so for context, me and this guy were seeing each other for a little while. There's a girl that ended up calling his phone. I said, oh, who's that?
Something I will never understand about myself is why do I always pick guys that live super...
Something I just found out is that if somebody sends you a photo on text messages, you can save that photo, swipe up, boom, address.
Oh, so there's this guy I don't like, okay? Let's just make that clear. Basically what happened was, dude was trying to hit me up.
Bro, the bop lore's crazy. The self-admitted bop lore. When people ask me, like, Levi, why do you react to so much women? Why is your channel mainly women? There's just more content out there, bro. Men aren't posting this stuff. Men aren't posting this stuff. So this guy explains why men go to heaven first.
Did you know that men are going to arrive in heaven 30 minutes earlier than women will?
How?
Bible says it. Revelation chapter 8:1. When he opened the seventh seal, there was silence in heaven for about half an hour.
Devious work. My man chose straight violence. Some devious work. So this chick posted this right here. Is Hinge ugly because I'm ugly, or am I on the wrong page, Rose page? I don't know. Or am I asexual? Help, no one's cute. Who's gonna actually tell her that it's just because she's not cute? Straight up.
I'm glad I'm not the only person who has had this experience on Hinge, because I am 1000% certain that Hinge was created with the sole purpose of humbling people.
Yeah, well, especially when your shoulders and your neck kind of blend in. It's like she's doing it. You know what I mean? Well, before I get too far ahead of myself, let's see which side she's on here.
Because I know I'm no supermodel. I know that.
Okay, good. We're starting off on the right foot already, because you're definitely not.
I'm cute. I know that I am.
Ooh, we're stepping outside of our bounds now. You're average at best. Okay? You look like something off of Bug's Life.
Attractive. But the one that gets me is every day they will be like, this is your perfect match. I think that this is the person that you should be with. And I'm like, well, what's wrong with my profile? Because something has to be wrong that you thought that this was it. Every day I'm on here and I'm like, where are the hot people?
Not looking for you.
Shots fired!
Because they're not on Hinge.
No, they're just not looking for you.
It's.
When are like mid women going to start realizing that they just need to get with mid men? Life is a mirror, not a window. If he's good enough for you, he's good enough for a few. Should have been nice, should have bought a Honda, put it on a t-shirt. Ladies, if guys are giving you attention, they clearly think that they can pull you. Unless you think you're astronomically hot, which you will get validated in public if you are astronomically hot. People will come up to you, ask you, are you an actress? Are you famous? Who are you? Wow, you're beautiful. You will know in public if you're attractive or not. Trust me, with me, I ain't going out there and getting all these compliments. Nobody's saying nothing crazy to me. Oh my God, dude, you're handsome, man. You're really good. No, people aren't really saying that to me. Cass, on the other hand, when we go out, she goes, people will come up to her, you are beautiful. You are gorgeous. You look amazing. Wow, like, you look incredible. Like, people will give her these compliments. So Cass has been validated so much that she knows that she's hot. Ladies, you'll know if you're hot. People will come up to you and validate you. But if people aren't doing that, newsflash, you're not hot.
How about new?
Hate to be the bearer of bad news, but that's the reality you're living in. It's these mid women, this chopped woman epidemic. Golly, man. Loki, isn't this stuff crazy? It's getting out of hand, isn't it? It's getting out of hand. Aww. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It was good to have you guys out, man. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.